Hello friends, it's Mrs. Rolling. I'm just going to show you how to use Book Adventure, which is a way for us to reward you for all the hard work you do as a reader. So you'll be reading books and then taking quizzes online. And as you take more and more quizzes, you earn more and more points. The more points you earn, the more rewards you'll win. So here's how it works. The first thing you'll need to do is you'll need to get on Firefox. So on the PCs in our library, you should see something that looks really similar to this icon. It looks like a globe with a fox on it. So look for that on the desktop and double click it. I'm ignoring that. And you should go to a site that looks like this. When you open up Firefox, this is probably what you see right here. Scroll down past this first big box down to the one that's labeled ELA and find this little green square in the bottom corner and click on that. And that'll take you to Book Adventure. You will go up here to where it says Login Register and click that. Then you'll click on Register as Student. It's the first big yellow one. And you want to register for Book Adventure at school. Now this doesn't mean that you can't log in at home. You can log in at home. This is just a way for you to connect with your teacher. So you're going to type in your first name. I'm going to type in fake because I'm pretending that this is a fake student. So I'm going to do fake S. You would of course do your first name, the first letter of your last initial. You're going to pick a grade. So let's imagine you're a fourth grader. Then you're going to choose a username. I would like most of you to use your first name. So we're pretending that this student that I'm enrolling right now is named Fake Student. So I'd like you to use your first name and then try your first initial or the first letter of your last name or the first couple of letters of your last name. So I'm going to use fake ST for Fake Student. And then a number, something like 1 or 2. If you have a MobyMax account, think about whether or not you have a number on that and use something really similar to that. We want it to be easy for you, but if you use your whole MobyMax username, it will be too long. Right, then ask your teacher which password she wants you to use. She will tell you which password. And you're going to type it in twice. So you're going to type it in once here where it says password, and then again here where it says confirm password. And it's going to make sure that both of those match, that you're typing it correctly both times. Then you're going to come up with a hint question. The hint question is so that if you forget your password, it knows what to ask you. Probably a good idea to do something like, what is your favorite food? Or something like that. Okay, so at this point you should have first name, first letter of your last name, the grade you're in, a username that I recommend you use your first name and the first couple of letters of your last name and a number. Then your password typed in twice. Ask your teacher for the password. She will tell you. And then your favorite food or some other hint question. And don't forget to type in the answer. Okay, this next part is really important so that your teacher can see your points, and so your teacher can give you the rewards that you earn. So this is really important. You need to make sure you ask her exactly how to spell her last name so that you have it right, and that you type in the exact name of the class that she has used. So you'll want to ask your teacher exactly what to type in the Join a Class section. Okay, there are 2 fields to fill in, her last name and then the title of the class. So make sure you get those exactly right. Then all this stuff over here on the right is optional. You don't need to fill it out. Don't waste your time. It's not important. None of it will affect anything, so just skip that. So you're filling out everything on the left side of the screen, and then you're clicking register. Now, if you click register and it says that that username has already existed, you need to come up with a new username. So let's click register, and I bet this one has already gone through. So ignore this. If this happens, click never remember password for this site. because you don't want that. Okay, so my registration failed. This is actually because there isn't any class name called that. But so if that happens, then you need to change probably your username. Look up here, it'll probably say username already exists. Okay. Once you do get logged in, your screen will look just like this, and your username should be up here. So here's my fake S1, that's my fake username. And where you will want to go when you want to take a quiz. So say you want to take a quiz. You'll click on Quizomatic. And then here you'll type in the title of the book. So let's say you just read The Snowy Day. And you want to make sure you type that accurately. It doesn't matter if you use capitals or not. You just want to make sure you spell all the parts right. And then click search. And then you'll get a series of books that have Snowy Day or Snowy in them. But the one that is most likely the one that you typed in is going to be the first one. You want to check and make sure that the author name is the same. So look at your book, look at the cover of your book. You should have your book with you when you quiz, and you should look and make sure that it's the right one. Click on that, and then there will be a quiz to take. It's a multiple choice quiz. You'll just push the answer that you think is right. You can change it. Okay, I'm not answering these correctly. I'm just clicking buttons at this point because I'm just doing this to show you how. And then you'll click Submit Answers. It will always ask you, are you sure you answered all the questions? It's just a way to make sure that you didn't skip any, make you stop and think, and then you click OK. And then it will tell you if, and you see I was just guessing there, so I got a lot wrong. So it'll tell you if they're right or they're wrong. These green checks mean right, the red X's mean wrong. And then it'll give you a score right here. Look here, this is where the score is. So it's how many you got right out of all the questions and whether or not you earned any points. Because I was just guessing and I was just clicking and I wasn't really trying, I didn't really earn any points. So you want to make sure you do a good job at that. I was just doing that to show you. Once you've taken several quizzes, then you will get lots and lots of points gathered up. So then you'll want to go to your prize library. So these prizes, the tattoos, I learned how to make balloon animals, a free candy bar, a playbook, Highlights magazine subscription. I think that's pretty nice right there, that highlights. I love highlights. This is an ebook. This is a CD. This is another playbook, an ebook. But then you'll also want to click on this. This is the personal incentive plan. Right now, because this is a fake student, there isn't much there. But here are two of the personal incentive plans that at Hillcrest Elementary we're going to be using. A silicone reading bracelet. You might have seen me wearing these around. After you get 1,000 points, it's for the most part that's reading 10 books. You can get that. 2,000 points, you can pick a paperback. That's reading 20 books and getting perfect scores on your quizzes. Eventually, when your teacher loads them all in, all the different prizes will be listed here. And there'll be a green check to any of the ones that you have earned enough points for. When you want one, you'll click to select it. It'll email your teacher and ask them if it's okay for you to have it. Once your teacher approves it, you can go in and print it. And then, for instance, this pick a paperback, you would come to me in the library and you would bring me this certificate and I would let you choose a paperback from several paperbacks I have to give away to students for Book Adventure. To check on your points and to see how many points you've racked up, you'll click right here where it says Points and Prizes, and it'll let you know how many points you have right here. All right, so that's Book Adventure, and that's how to register. Really quickly, I want to show you the prizes that I'm asking teachers to load in, so eventually that you'll see. All right, so here's one. A free homework pass on one homework assignment is 5,000 points. Getting to wear not wear your shoes all day during class time is 1,000 points. Being able to bring something in that you love to share with class, 1,500. Sitting next to a friend at lunch, 700 points. Bring in a stuffed animal to sit on your desk for a day, 1,500 points. Being able to wear your hat in class for a day, 2,000 points. Being able to jump any spot in line all day long except for line leader is 3,000 points. Here's those silicone reading bracelets, it's 1,000 points. So that's what those look like. You would get to pick one for 1,000 points, but I have 6 colors, so you could earn this up to 6 times and get a different one. Here is pick a paperback. It's 2,000 points. You get to choose a paperback to keep, and you bring that to the library. Being able to sit at the teacher's desk for one lesson, 2,000 points. For a whole day, 3,000 points. Eat lunch with your teacher, 5,000 points. And I believe 5,000 points for pajama day. Get to wear your pajamas. Swap seats with a friend, 5,000 points. So that is all of the rewards we've agreed on. So you will be looking for those to show up in your prize library and earn points by logging into Book Adventure. So once again, that looks like this. And reading books and taking quizzes. Now make sure you read carefully before you sit down to take a quiz. Good luck to you, and I look forward to seeing you guys earn lots of rewards.